That's awesome. Let me know if you see the stream.
Where am I supposed to be?
Just click if you go to the bottom of Discord, you'll be able to see
Uh-huh.
the link inside Discord for the stream. I click
I'll be
general,
what?
click general and look in the middle of Discord and you'll see the link. I just type
Oh, the
text right
Twitch
there.
Twitch TV.
No, yes, the Discord, the Twitch TV link. You'll see the stream. Let me know if it's showing for you. Up at the HTTPS, you'll be able to click it. Check that right there. Chat
Oh,
with
it's coming up. It came up.
awesome. You can see my I'm setting the Dalaran right there.
It's coming on.
Okay.
Okay, I had that on my screen earlier and it didn't come up this time.
Talking about the stream or the chat.
To tell me when stuff.
Oh, I'll show you. Just let me know when you see the stream, and I can make sure you see it, so I can show you exactly what to do. You able to see my stream on Twitch TV?
Okay, I see your screen in Dalaran and
Awesome.
it's got your two.
Awesome. So, all you gotta do if you want to bring up Tell Me When. Oh, let me intro. So this is Xolhor, Guildmaster of Pinnacle, showing you all how to configure Tell Me When to show the key debuffs inside Nighthold raid for the Legion expansion. So after you install Tell Me When, just type /TMW and it brings up or closes the interface. So if you type /TMW, it'll bring it up. And when you type /TMW, you'll see the little black box that pop up that shows config. Now, since you just installed it, you probably see the four little boxes at the bottom
Mm-hmm.
somewhere on your screen. Just right click one of
Oh,
those boxes.
you, you know what? I knew that when I did it earlier. I forgot.
But we're gonna do something a bit different this time. So basically, when you
Okay.
when you when you right click that button, it'll bring up the icon window, and at the bottom, click group of the big tell me window. At the bottom, it says icon group in general, and look at the stream, you'll see it. And you want to click the one that says group at the bottom.
Click the one that says what?
Group. And you'll be able to see it on the stream. The stream should have caught up.
Okay.
And when you see group, click new global group right there.
Okay.
And when you click new global group, it should open up a window like you see in the stream there. And it should show, you should have some four boxes pop up with green around it that lets you know it's a global group. So that means it'll show on all of your characters. And then
Right.
you'll see the window that pop up with a whole bunch of things you could configure. So on the stream, you can see that big window on the left. Now what you can do, you can name this. So you may want to name it debuff Nighthold, where it says rename group. Just type it in and press enter on the right side. And let me know if you're with me or if you need to go back or something.
Oh, what'd you say?
And it's up to you if you want to rename it. But you should see a
Oh,
window if you look
you're
at the
doing
stream where you should see this big box where there's a lot of things you can change, and the
right.
icon thing I'm moving around right there. And
Okay.
but make sure it's a global group. It should say global group at the top, global in green, right? And what you want to do after you have that set up, right click the box. So you can see there's the 4 boxes. You
I
kind of
see.
see
I
through them.
see the 4 boxes.
Right click the one on the left.
Okay.
And it should bring up another window that says icon type and enable. It's about to come up on the stream in a bit. When you right click that box, you might have to right click it a few times, the one on the left. And after you right click it, click the enable box at the top. And for icon type, the drop down, click buff or
Okay.
debuff. So click enable and then click buff debuff on the drop down to the left. And when you click buff debuff, it'll open up. It says what to track, who to watch, and so on and so forth. Who to watch should always say player, so you leave that as player. When it says
Okay.
on what to watch, type time bomb, TIME slash space BOMB. And when you type time bomb, a list will come up on the right, and click the one at the top. You'll see the list at the right, time bomb at the top with the little uh, blue white circle to the left. Go ahead and click that so it highlights time bomb. And then custom texture to the right, also type in time bomb. That's to make sure it shows properly. So type time bomb and custom texture to the right. Same thing, it'll show the time bomb list on the right. Click time bomb at the top of the list and you're good with what you're tracking. And it's showing up on the stream right now. So after you have time bomb and with the track, custom texture will automatically transfer to the number. Who to watch, it should already say player. For buff and debuff, just click either. So in the buff and debuff section, click either. And the next thing
Ah.
you want to click, if you go farther down, and it's on the stream if you missing the boxes. If you
Wait,
go,
I lost it.
no
Went
problem.
into a advertisement.
Okay, no problem. I'll give it a second till it comes back. Let me know when the stream is back up.
Okay, I'm back.
Awesome. So if you look at the stream again, it should all be there. It
Well,
says
on
time.
the custom texture, it's got numbers instead of time
That's right.
bomb.
That's right. That's going to always happen. So don't worry about that. Once you press it and press enter, like mine says 206617. So yours should say the
That's
same thing.
yeah, that's what mine says.
And if you look at the 4 boxes, you'll notice that the left one that we're working on now it shows the blue white circle, right?
Right.
So that means that the custom texture is working. And who to watch, if you look from the top down, it says buff debuff, what to watch. Who to watch, it says player, I'll leave that there. Under that, it says buff or debuff, click either. So either should be checked. Uh,
Okay.
buff debuff under that, don't check any of that. Where it says opacity and color, any present, make that, let's say, 85%. So that means when you have it, it'll be that much opacity. And for all absent, that should be all the way to the left. Leave that to the left. So that way, when you're not in the raid and that debuff is not up, nothing will show. So it'll be like the add-on is not even there when you're not in the raid. But when you're on this particular boss, you'll be able to see that debuff. Now on the right
Okay.
side, where it says timer sweep, click show timer and click show timer text. So both of those should be checked. And that way you'll be able to see when you'll be able to see a number and a little sweep around the circle. You'll be able to see how long you have on the debuff. So if you look at the stream right now, mine should be finished and yours should look exactly like mine. And I'll leave it up and you can look over yours and make sure everything is checked properly.
And I'm only seeing one screen.
You talking about the debuff time
The
bomb?
the global group debuff Nighthold.
Yes, that's right. That's what you should be seeing.
Oh, well, you said to make sure it's the same as
Well,
yours,
I
and I
mean,
don't see yours.
don't worry about the top. If it, don't worry about the name. I mean, like in the center, where it says buff debuff, it should be time bomb and the numbers, the player. Either
Oh,
should be
okay.
clicked. 85% any present hidden for all absent, and click show timer and show text, and you're good. And just click
Okay.
OK at the bottom on the right, and you're good on that one. Now let's go to the second box. So the one on the right of time bomb, the second box, right click that one, and it should make up another window, should pop up, icon type. For the same thing, icon type, click buff debuff. What to track? In that one, put Carrion Plague. So you type Carrion space Plague, and on the right again, it'll pop up under suggestions. Click the one at the top. It should say Carrion Plague and it'll be brown. Same thing, go to custom texture,
Wait, wait,
CARR.
wait. Oh, carrion plague.
That's right.
Okay.
And click the one at the top and do the same thing for custom texture, Carrion Plague. Click the one at the top when you type it in. And mine is on the stream right now, typing in Carrion Plague and enter.
Okay.
Now for player, should already say player for under who to watch. Buff or debuff, again, click either, buff or debuff. Then go to opacity and color. Drag it to 85% for any present. All absent should stay hidden all the way to the left on all absent. On the right side, timer sweep. Click show timer, click show timer text, and you're done. And you can look at the stream and make sure all the buttons are clicked how mine is, and you'll be good. And then when you have that set, you can click OK. And before I close, let me think of any other ones that might be in the dungeon that you'll want to need. Um, oh, Ice Bomb. So let's go to the third one. Let me know when you're finished with the second one.
My computer must be slow.
Oh, no problem. I'll edit the stream some while you're getting that second one worked out.
I'm not getting anything to come up on my third one.
Oh, that's fine. Just right click it. Right click the third one. This should be empty, and I'll show you what to put in that one.
Okay, but I'm not getting the box again.
Oh, you're saying you're right clicking the third one and no box is coming up?
Right.
Right click the first
Oh,
one.
there it
It
is.
came up. Oh, it might just be some lag on your computer. Okay, so we're on the third one now. So basically,
Okay.
and by the way, just to be sure, for the first one, you should see the blue, white circle. For the second one, you should see like a green, purple like face.
Like a skull in
Almost
it.
like a skull. Yes, then you know it's
Yep,
working.
I
Okay,
got that.
let's go to the third one. Same thing. Right click the third one, icon type buff or debuff. What to track? For this one, just
Wait.
type mark of frost. And for this one, it's going to be a bit different for the one you pick. So after you type in mark or frost, the suggestions will come up on the right. And pick the third one. The one it should look like a circle, a orange white circle, and it mentions Allurial. It says Allurial brands people. That's the one that you want to pick. It's the third one on mine. It says Allurial brands people with the mark of frost.
Okay.
And then for the same thing for custom texture, type mark of frost. Then pick the one that says Allurial. On mine is the third one, mark of frost, Allurial brands people. After that custom texture is in, buffer debuff, same thing, click either. Drag opacity and color, any present, drag it to 85%. All absent, leave that all the way to the left. And then on the right side, on the timer sweep, click Show Timer and click Show Timer Text. You can look at mine to confirm.
Okay.
And let me check and see what the fire buff is called. You can click OK on that one once you get everything checked. And now you have the third one set up. So now the first one should have the blue circle, the second one the skull, the third one the blue circle. And let me see what the third ability is actually named. Let me bring up the dungeon journal and see if I remember what the exact name is for the third one. I know people get a fire debuff, but I don't know the name of it. I don't seem to show the name here. Okay, well, I don't know that one. So so now you have the three boxes up. The fourth one, just leave that empty and right click any one of them and it'll bring up that window again. And when that black box comes up where you configure everything, go ahead and click
Uh-huh.
group at the bottom.
Do group.
That's right, at the bottom, it click group at the bottom on the right side.
Okay.
And that should open up a window where you can see uh, display method and so on and so forth. And what you can do in the middle of that, it says dimensions. And then it says rows and columns. Go ahead
Mm-hmm.
and drag that down to 2 columns. And then drag it to 2 rows. So make it 2 rows and 2 columns. You might even be able to click it and type it in, or you can't click it. You can just drag the bar. And once
Okay.
once once it says 2 bars and I mean 2 rows and 2 columns, it should say
Mm-hmm.
you should see it like now it's like a box 2 and 2, right? If you look at the actual the buttons again, it should be like
Yeah,
2
I
and 2.
see. Right.
Now click the bottom corner of it, the bottom right corner of the box itself, where you have the 2 blue and the skull, and drag it so it's big and right in the center of your screen. And if you look at my stream, you'll see how it's right in the middle of the screen. It's big,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're good. So just click
Okay.
OK on that, and it should be situated right in the middle of your screen, showing big. Let me make sure my stream is still
Right.
working properly. I need to reload. So once you get it like that, you have the 4 boxes. It's big in front of your screen. You got the 2 blues on the left, the skull at the top. You can click Exit Config Mode, and it should all disappear. And now you're set.
Okay, so tonight I'll just want to do the TMW, right?
Well, no,
And
what's going
it'll
to happen is you don't have to do anything else. And what's going to happen is when we get into the first boss, nothing's going to happen. The second boss, he's called what is the second boss called? Chromatic Anomaly. And what he does, he drops a matter of fact, how much time do you have right now?
I was getting ready to get off for a few minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, we
I
could.
can't sit too long. I get too antsy.
Oh, I understand. Well, no worry about it. It'll work automatically in a raid. So in a raid, I'll just talk to you about it more in a raid. But really, you don't have to do anything else. And when we're on a boss fight that has those abilities, it'll pop up on your screen and show you. So then you know to run away. But we'll talk about it at the raid. But now the add-on is set. You don't have to worry about anything else. It'll work automatically.
Okay, so I'm thinking the real time is an hour ahead. So, um, Mine'll be at 7 o'clock, right?
Oh, well, it's 3 o'clock now. So
See, I have 2 o'clock.
awesome. So it'll be 7 o'clock by you. So 7 by you, 8
Okay,
by me. We'll get started. But try to come a bit early. Try to come like 6:45, and then I'll start
I will.
invites. And the idea is that we all in a raid and ready to raid at 7.
Right. Okay.
So awesome. Thanks for joining and getting your add-on set. It'll help save the raid because now you'll be ready to you'll see those debuffs.
Okay, great.
All right, you be cool.
Thank you.
Right.